everybody, and welcome to Week 10, I believe it is, of the 2021-2022 NFL season and my prediction picks. I'm your host, Cody P. of the Blind Canadian Cat. I say that as we're a group, but it's just me, so I gotta stop saying of the. But time is money, and I have neither. As you can tell, I always record these after midnight for the most part. Blame scheduling, and no, actually today I got to spend time hanging out with some folks from a long time ago, so it's nice to rekindle and recapture my fun. I'm slowly sneaking my way back into the rap battle community, so that's fun. Some old friends I haven't heard from in a while. It's good, and I'm feeling great. Does that mean I'm gonna be in anything anytime soon? No, don't expect anything. I mean, if I can sneak my way into something, that'd be great. But if not, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. So I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm gonna enjoy myself, recapture my friendships, and we'll see how things go. But for now, let's talk football, shall we? And let's talk about how, ever since I was bragging about how great I am, I've become real shit lately. Granted, this last week, the fuck happened in the NFL? The fuck? Buffalo putting up 6 points to the Jags. Dallas getting blanked by Denver, 30-0 at 1 point. Garbage time scores made it look closer than it actually was. Raiders the Giants doesn't surprise me that much. Giants somehow can win games out of nowhere. Saints didn't surprise me too much. How much faith do you want me to have in Trevor Siemian? Not much to begin with. And Atlanta almost choked it. We almost got it. I told you we should have took Atlanta plus 6. Not even for them to win, but it's one of those things. You win some, you lose some. 2 shitty weeks, but we're not dead yet. And we can still save this. We can still make it all above 500. We just need to have a really good against the spread week, which means teams who are projected a lot need to fucking cover. And teams, I don't know, and I need to stop grabbing onto the Rule 4. I can admit I was kind of grasping at the Rule 4 lately. The Bears plus 6.5 or whatever it was, that was easy money. I had a good feeling about that. I don't trust Pittsburgh. They could have won. I don't want to get into the ref stuff. Refs are refs. Taunting rule's dumb. We all know this. It is what it is. But enough of my blabber. We are gonna try to bounce back from this. Hopefully, maybe. Depends on who wants to lean in our favor, shall we? But let's take a look into what I'm gonna go with, what I'm gonna roll with, and let's hope for good things. Let us hope for good things. Starting with Thursday night game. Baltimore heads over to Miami. I'm just gonna keep it 100. The Ravens should win this game. And even though their defense has been awful this season, whether that's due to injuries or whatever, Miami's not a good team. At this point, I would be fairly concerned with the Ravens if they don't cover this spread. Because if they don't cover it, we know why. Their defense can't do everything. Lamar has to play hero ball. But if they do cover it, then the Ravens should be taking it seriously. And with how backwards and twist sideways the freaking AFC is, this might be the Ravens' chance to actually make a run. They might end up curb stomped in the freaking Super Bowl by whoever makes it out of the NFC. Not that I have a lot of faith in those teams, to be honest, but this is Baltimore's chance. They need to figure it out, and freaking defense needs to figure it out. I don't know how many people. I know injuries suck, but we got to figure it out somehow. We can't just rely on Lamar. So this is a game that should be, yes, it's a short rest, short week. Figure it out. This is as a fan, the Ravens should, at the very least, win by double digits. At the very least. If they don't, then that defense is either that bad, or we're not serious contenders. I feel like the injuries will take us out of that conversation anyway, but I'm laying it out there. Baltimore needs to win this game very convincingly. Dallas and the Falcons, after that, I don't feel comfortable giving Dallas -9, especially with Atlanta at this point holding on to the 7th seed. Maybe they're not as bad as I want to pretend they are. I don't know. I really don't want to give them this +9, but after Dallas laid an egg against Denver, I don't feel comfortable giving Dallas -9. Could that change? Absolutely. But let's give it time. We'll give it time. We'll let Atlanta cover. Should Atlanta win this game, then any belief I have in Dallas making a Super Bowl run, because I did say a couple weeks ago I trust them more than Arizona and LA, will be thrown out the window. Then again, week to week, as Stephen A. say, it's fluid. It's fluid. But at this point, no. After that, I don't feel comfortable giving -10. Buffalo, I could make the same argument, but it's the Jets. So, like I said, their thing against Cincinnati was a fluke, and maybe Cincinnati is not as good as we think they are. And remember, don't take the Cincy over Baltimore win too serious. Division games are division games. Anything can happen. But we'll see. Buffalo, for the love of God, if you don't cover this spread, then you ain't winning no damn Super Bowl either. I only have 2 upsets, so take it with a grain of salt. My first one being Cleveland over New England. Cleveland's the better team without Odell. I don't know how, I don't know why, but Cleveland's the better team without Odell. So Cleveland, well, legitimately either team could win this. It would not surprise me. And one of these teams could blow out the other team, and it would not surprise me. So, it really is a pick 'em. Take your side. I'm going to roll with Cleveland, because I think they are a more well-rounded team than New England. Pittsburgh over Detroit, which they should win, even though I would laugh my ass off if they lost this game, because it'd be a game Pittsburgh would lose. I don't feel comfortable at all giving them -9, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's Detroit, and if they're going to get blown out by Philadelphia, then Pittsburgh should do something worth a damn. Pittsburgh's not great against the spread this year, but come on, Pittsburgh. Should be a layup. Indy will let Jacksonville. Jacksonville got their good win. They're feeling high and mighty about themselves. Indy's going to bring them back down to earth. Tennessee over New Orleans, even though Tennessee got the giant upset on the Rams, it would be in Tennessee's nature, how they've been to lose to New Orleans. So it would not surprise me. I almost took them as an upset pick. But I'm going with my gut here. I think Tennessee wins. The only other game you can really throw for debate here, I'm giving Washington the cover against Tampa. I'm giving DC the cover, mainly because playoff history, yada yada yada, maybe it'll repeat. Maybe Taylor Heineken will play up more because it's against Tampa. We'll see. Tampa will probably blow them out, but I'm going to give them +10 anyway. Cards below Carolina. I don't care who's starting. If Colt McCoy's going to do that against the San Francisco 49ers, fuck it. He can do that against the Panthers. Because fuck the Panthers. Not only are they bad, they're awful. They're god-awful. Sam Darnold, gone. Like I said, I predicted he's going to see ghosts against New England. Called it. Chargers will be the Vikings, although I don't know if the Vikings are good or not. You look at that Dallas game on Sunday night and you think, oh, they're bad because they lost to a backup quarterback. But I do think Dallas has a legitimately good defense. So for them to have a really great performance in support of a backup quarterback, I guess that's something. But I don't know how to feel about Minnesota. Because Baltimore should not be as good as they are. But in Minnesota, probably should have run away with that game if they were smarter. But Baltimore came back on them. Simple as that. So I'm going to take the Chargers anyway because I do think the Chargers are a better team. But Minnesota, I'm not ready to rule a bad team. I'm not ready to do that despite their record. My other upset, I'm taking Philly over Denver. Denver got high and mighty. That's kind of I'm trying to ride trends and waves. Philly had a close game against the Chargers, and I think the Chargers are better than the Broncos. So I got to imagine something similar is going to happen here. Yeah, it's in Denver, and then Denver getting that win against against Dallas. I think it should be enough. So take that as you will. It is what it is. But that's my belief. I don't think Philly is as bad as some people may say like a Carmine or whatever might say. But we shall see. Green Bay over Seattle. Here, I'm going to say it like this. I don't know the status about Aaron Rodgers. I don't know the status about Russell Wilson. If Aaron Rodgers plays, Green Bay wins regardless who Seattle has. If Russell Wilson's playing against Jordan Love, the Seahawks will win. If Geno Smith is playing against Jordan Love, the Seahawks will win. That is where I'm at. Aaron Rodgers plays, Green Bay wins regardless. Russell Wilson plays against we'll just say that. Aaron Rodgers plays, the Packers win. Jordan Love plays, Seattle will win. That's where I'm at. Whoever starts that game, that is where my pick is. So for now, I'm assuming Rodgers will be back, because because I think he gets cleared the Saturday. Yes, he's going to have like no practice time, but it's Aaron Rodgers, and Seattle's not a good team. So I'm going with Packers for now. And arguably, if they had half a quarterback, they probably would have beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs are not good. So I don't know why they want to celebrate winning 13-7 against a backup quarterback. But that's whatever. Speaking of KC, the gut feeling is to take the Raiders to beat KC. That's the gut feeling. But even after putting up an egg against the Giants, I don't know if I want to trust the Raiders. Especially with all the controversy. Again, another thing. So much shit's happening there that I don't know what to say anymore. But at this point, I got to think Casey's at a point now where they're looking in the mirror like, okay, the fuck is wrong with us? What are we doing? Why are we doing it? We need to turn it around, get some wins, because this division is packed tight. And had the teams been a little better and a little more consistent, they'd probably be running away with it. But the teams are all right there, so Casey needs to just wake up, hey, we need to win some games, especially with some division games coming up. Because they got Raiders twice and Broncos twice, so I gotta imagine Casey thinking, okay, wins, we need to get them, build them up, yada yada, confidence build. Don't even try to go for the 1 seed or 2 seed. Just get your wins, try to steal your division. You're right there. And then the Rams over the Niners. Rams got shell-shocked. They'll bounce back. San Fran's not good. End of discussion. Those are your games. Those are your picks. I actually remember this time, so let's take a look in fantasy. And I'm going to move up a little more because I know I keep putting them in this bottom corner. What is it? I think I went 2-2 again. Lost in the LOA. 1 on the Progs League. 1 in Discord. Lost in Sleeper by less than a point. Although, then again, in the end of the day, it turns out that Sonny Michel garbage time touchdown that I wanted to go to Van Jefferson ended up being the difference in me winning the Progs League, but losing in Sleeper. Doesn't matter either way. The Progs League, yes, because even though I'm right now 1 in a million chance to make the playoffs and make any real noise for money, if I could sneak in, we can see what happens after that. But that's the goal. But yep. Between that and the LOA, 3 and 6s, Discord and Sleeper, 5 and 4s. Games against Sean, Jeremy, that's always going to be fun. Who would have thought Jeremy would be the determining game of whether or not I should give a shit about the Progs League season the rest of the way out? We shall see. And yeah, that is all for all those things. I think the Discord League's the only one right now where if the season ended, I'm in the playoffs. So we definitely got some work to do, especially in League of Assholes, falling into 7th out of 8, I think, so we got some work. We got some time. Anywho, that is it for me. Thank you for liking, rating, commenting, and subscribing to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow my Twitter, CanadianCatCP, for my totals and other sports shenanigans. Instagram, like Canadian Cat. I don't post much there, but a follow is always nice. Follow me on Twitch for streams, yada yada. Join the Discords down below. And yeah. And stay healthy, kids. You never know how long life lasts. So for today's drink, the whole ass gallon of water. Because we're healthy children. And that's all that matters. Thank you all for tuning in. By the time this is uploaded, it'll be my birthday. So happy birthday to me. I am 22 years old. Congratulations. And for my birthday, I want the Ravens to blow out the Dolphins. Please. Win by more than 2 or 3 scores. I want to be able to go into halftime and not stress the game. That is all. Thank you. I shall catch you all next week. Peace, love, and trust. Who will win the Wild Wild West division? That is the AFC West. Good night, everyone.